The struggle continues on Nono's Jazz Files with regards to the 40 free jazz albums that were supposed to be saved. Without wasting time, I would like to thank you guys for those that have uh, watched the videos and liking the video. Please continue to like and please comment also on which country are you watching from, and just let me know which five of your albums on free jazz that you will save. We will continue, guys. The first batch where I left off, I counted 22, and we will continue with the 18 that are left out. Without wasting any time, guys, let's go to this one. Album number 23, Steve Lacy, The Forest and the Zoo. One beautiful album. One heck of an album. ESP 1060. This album, guys, you can't go wrong with this one. It's got masters on it. It's got Steve Lacy on soprano saxophone, Enrico Rava on trumpet, beautiful trumpetist, Johnny Tiani obviously on bass, and Luis Moholo, South African drummer, and the bassist, South African bassist, also on this quartet. Beautiful, beautiful album. This it was recorded in 1967 uh, by Bass Records in Italy. One hell of an album. It's two tracks uh, on side one and side two, free flowing tracks. War zone, beautiful improvisation from this quartet. Get yourself this album, beautiful, beautiful album. And the next one will be this one. It's called "It Is Revealed" by Prince Lasha, Sonny Simmons, Tifford Jordan, and Don Cherry. Another beautiful, brilliant, brilliant album. This one, guys, that I would really recommend for you to get yourself. Pure listenership here, pure improvisation, well structured music on this one. Beautiful, beautiful improvisation on this one. And it's got, look at the personnel, look at the personnel. Beautiful, beautiful personnel. Look at the personnel. I mean, I'm talking about beautiful giants that have played this free jazz music. Prince Lasha on flute, Sonny Simmons, alto saxophone, Clifford Jordan on tenor saxophone, Don Cherry on trumpet. One heck of a trumpeter he was. Actually, he was a a multi-instrumentalist, Don Cherry. You can't go wrong with Don Cherry. Fred Lehman on flugelhorn. I'm not really familiar with him. Bill Woods on bass. Orville Harrison on bass also. And Charles Moffett on drums. So it's double bass on this album. Get yourself this one. You won't go wrong. Beautiful, beautiful album, this one. It was recorded in 1963. The next one is one of the masters also, piano masters, a Sipent, Cecil Taylor. Uh, on this album, he's got a beautiful, beautiful uh, improvising artist. You have Cecil Taylor on piano, and Rafael Malik, one of my beloved trumpeter around. Rafael Malik, check him out wherever he is. It's fireworks. And Jimmy Lyons, beautiful alto saxophonist, also Jimmy Lyons. He played a lot with Cecil Taylor. Then you get your Ramsey Amin on violin, and Cirone or Cyron, I don't know, I call him Cirone on bass, one of the beautiful bassists around that I love. And Ron Jackson also on drums. This is a beautiful, beautiful album for you to listen to. I had a hectic or a difficult time in choosing one from this guy because his discography is it's number one. So I didn't know which one to go with. I had to take this one. I mean, we're talking about the unit structures and all other beautiful, beautiful albums that he has. I had to leave them around because I have to choose one, only one that I can save. Also, the next one is one of my beloved multi-instrumentalists, Joe McPhee. Very underrated, this legend, on Head Heart Records. This album, I had it for years. I mean, it's about over 25 years. I still feel mesmerized when I listen to this album. Beautiful gatefold. It's called Old Eyes, on Head Heart. It was recorded in 1979. Here he's got a beautiful artist here. Joe McPhee is on alto and tenor saxophone. Andre Jaume on bass clarinet, one of my beloved underrated artists, Andre Jaume. Jean Charles Jean Charles Capone on cello. Raymond Bonney on acoustic and electric guitar. You get Steve Nickner on electric guitar. You get Pierre-Yves Soren on bass. I'm not familiar with him. Then you get Milo Fine on piano and drums. Milo Fine is also underrated European artist. Beautiful artist. Check him out, Milo Fine. I know of his some of his albums. I think I have one around with Milo Fine. The next one, How Can I Leave This Giant Behind, guys? How can I leave this giant behind? I mean, Coltrane also, I didn't know which one to go with. I had to leave all those beautiful albums I love from Coltrane. I had to choose one. The one that I would not leave behind is this one. I won't dream of leaving it behind, together with the other ones that are there that I left on the side. A beautiful album, guys, that was recorded. When was it recorded? In 1966, with John Coltrane on tenor and Yamaha saxophone, bass clarinet. It's very rare where you get Coltrane on bass clarinet. I think I know of two albums only, or is this one and the other one, or three? I think it's two that I know where he plays bass clarinet. And you get Pharoah Sanders. Wherever he plays with Pharoah Sanders, guys, it's fireworks. I think all the albums where he features Pharoah Sanders, I'm telling you, you can feel, you know, I don't know whether to call them a lion and a tiger, you know, fighting each other between Coltrane and Pharoah Sanders. Beautiful combination of those two when they play together. And you get Alice Pharoah Sanders on tenor, Yamaha saxophone, bass clarinet also, Alice Coltrane on piano, Jimmy Gerson on bass, beautiful bassist. Rashid Ali, also beautiful drummer on drums. Um, yeah, it was recorded in Kosen Hall, Tokyo, Japan. This one was recorded in Japan in 1966. This one is another one that I will recommend. You get yourself a Coltrane album. Here's another one that I cannot leave behind. Very underrated, unknown artist, Fred Liflang. One beautiful saxophonist, guys, that I would recommend for free jazz lovers. I'm not sure if you will see the what you call it personnel here. A beautiful saxophonist. This one, uh, he is with here is Fred Liflang on tenor and soprano saxophone, Peter Scone on piano, Roger Cook on bass, and Max Bolleman on drums. It was recorded in 1977. Beautiful album. Droppings. It's called Droppings. There are some of Fred Liflang that are around. Beautiful musician. This one I would recommend for free jazz lovers. So please do follow him up. Beautiful European artist. This one. I think I have two. Is it two? Yeah, I think I have no three. I have three of his albums. Here's another group that I cannot leave behind. It's called Air Group. I mean, this group, guys, it's beautiful group that is improvising on all angles. Just three guys on this group. It's called Air Group, and it's which features the group features Fred Hopkins on bass, underrated bassist, also beautiful improvising bassist. And then you get your Steve McCall on drums and percussion, and you get Henry Trishgill on alto saxophone, flute, and percussion. I mean, Henry Trishgill, wherever he is, it's fireworks also. I mean, this trio, they have their own albums where they are leaders. All their albums are beautiful, guys. I would really recommend you get yourself one of those people's albums, or get them as a group. Beautiful, beautiful album. This one, it was recorded in 1977 in Michigan. I would really on it's on Black Saint label, Black Saint label. All the albums that I have, they are just brilliant. It's brilliant trio. This one. Another giant that I cannot leave behind. I didn't know which one to go with. Is this one? I mean, this guy is just a recipient. It's a this guy. Wherever he blows, you feel your room, the windows are shattering. Um, his vibrato on tenor saxophone, it changes the way I hear saxophone on most of the artists. I mean, Albert Ayler, or some they call him Albert Ayler. I don't know. This guy, oof, I had a difficulty also to choose which one to go with, but I had to go with this one. I love this album. I love this album. Witches and Devils is called. Witches and Devils. Nice gatefold. Here he's with Norman Howard on trumpet. Normally I like him also when he's with his brother Don Ayler. Brilliant, brilliant trumpeter also. And you get your Henry Grimes. Oh, beautiful, beautiful bassist also. Henry Grimes. You get your Ellie Henderson on bass again on B side. So Henry Grimes is on the left side, and Ellie Henderson is on the right hand side of the speaker. And then you get Sunny Murray, also brilliant drama that you can find around, also on his own albums as a leader. This one, guys, is, I don't know how to describe this. It's called Witches and Devils, and when it plays, it's like you when you just picture the devils, the sound there is, it's something else. It's something else. I would really recommend this album for yourself, Witches and Devils, from Albert Ayler. I mean, I left others that I like from Albert Ayler, like Vibrations, where he plays with Don Cherry. I love that album a lot, but I had to go with this one because this is the 40 that I can carry. Remember, I can't go beyond that. Now, here's another album I cannot leave behind, Congliptures by Roscoe Mitchell Art Ensemble. Oh, this album, guys, is for me. Also, I had it for years. I still love this album. Whenever I play it, it's fresh to my ears. I wonder if you can see the artist here. Beautiful, beautiful album. This one from Nessa Records. And here it's Roscoe Mitchell on alto, soprano, bass, saxophone, flute, recorder, little instrument. Then you get Lester Bowie on trumpet, flugelhorn, steer horn, bass drum, little instrument. And then you get Malachi Favors, or I call him Malachi Favors, bass and electric bass and little instrument. Then you get Robert Crowder on drums. I've never actually followed Robert Crowder. I think it's about time I must follow him because I don't know this drama. I only noticed him on this album when I bought it back then. I never gave him an attention. This Robert Crowder. I'm not sure wherever he recorded again. This one was recorded in 1968. Beautiful album that I would recommend for you guys to get. Uh, and another one, how can I leave my fellow countrymen? behind. I cannot leave him behind also. Louis Moholo, wherever he is, I go with him. I go with this guy. This is a beautiful album, guys, that I will recommend for free jazz lovers. And yeah, he's with Sean Buffin on tenor. Actually, I think I spoke about him when I was showing you other albums with the first or second video of this album. So this is another one that I cannot leave behind. It's so much stories I can talk about this album, but to save time, I will leave it for another day to put review on that album. Another one, it's a Swedish album, beautiful quartet here, guys. It's called Entra Chameleon. Chameleon. Entra Chameleon. Beautiful, beautiful quartet, guys. I would really recommend it for yourself. Get this album. You won't regret. I promise you, you won't regret. It's a beautiful, beautiful, free flowing, improvising album. This one with the Swedish quartet. Thomas Gustafsson on tenor, soprano, Harald Svensson on piano. Just forgive me for pronunciations. And Sergej Mushin on bass percussion, and Anders Kjellberg on drums and percussion. This one was recorded in 1981, I think in Sweden. Yeah, in Sweden. A beautiful quartet, this one, that you can get for yourself, guys. I promise you, beautiful improvisation here, fireworks. You won't go wrong. And the next one, how can I leave this giant behind? Also, is one of the giants that I cannot leave behind. I mean, also I had difficult time for which one to go with. Sandra Orchestra Live in Praxis 1984 Volume 2. A beautiful, beautiful album, this one, guys. I mean, you know, all his orchestra with the likes of John Gilmore, Marshall Allen, Donny Thompson, Elo Moore, James Jackson, Ronnie Brown, Matthew Brown, Rollo Redford on bass, Don Mumford on percussion, Salah Raghav on percussion, Miriam Broche, she's dancing, and Greg Pratt, she's dancing on this album. Beautiful album that I would recommend for you guys, especially if you are into Sandra. If you don't have this one, get this one. Also, I had to leave others behind because I didn't know, but I love this one. I won't say more than the others, but this is the one I cannot leave behind. I love most of his albums are my favorite. Here's another underrated giant, guys, that I would really recommend for free jazz listeners. Michael Garrick, very underrated artist. Uh, I think he's from England. I'm not sure. I stand to be corrected. I think he's from England, this guy. Beautiful, beautiful pianist, Michael Garrick. I would really urge you to get one of his albums. There's another one called Cold Mountain, a beautiful, beautiful album also from this giant. Here you get Norma Winston on voice, Michael Garrick on piano, Harry Lowther on trumpet, Art Themen on flute, and then you get Don Rendell on flute also, Dave Green on bass, Coleridge Gude on bass, I know him, and Trevor Tompkins on drums. A beautiful album. This one was recorded in 1974. Yeah, it was recorded in 1974 in England. I think this is an English group. Beautiful, beautiful album that you can get for yourself. It's got a bit of a vocal also by Norma Winston. Beautiful, beautiful album. Here's another one that is close to my heart. It's called Nikra. Listen here. Um, this is a beautiful, beautiful organ album by this giant. I wonder if you can see the album is not that clear. a beautiful album. This one that I can recommend for yourself. It's got our South African drama here, Makaya Njoko. It's got Bushi Niberhal on bass. It's got Keith Tippett, one of my recommended pianists, Keith Tippett on piano. It's got Radu Malfatri on trombone, and then it's got Nick Evans on trombone again. So it's double trombone. Beautiful album you can get for yourself from Organ Label. Beautiful, beautiful. I would really recommend this album. It's called Nikra. Listen here. Beautiful improvising album, this one. Very intense. And another one I cannot leave behind is from this group, New Time Ensemble. A beautiful album is called Bet's Wedding. This album was recorded in Hamburg in 1981. And it's got the beautiful musicians here. A nice gatefold album. And it's got these nice musicians here. I wonder if you can see nicely their names. I'm not sure if my camera is clear enough. Beautiful album that I can recommend for yourself. It's got Paul Collin on tenor sax and bass clarinet and flute. It's got Bernd V. Ostrovsky on vibes. It's got Mario Menzelroff on guitar, Bernard Sivers on bass, and H. Peter Stiller on drums. A beautiful album that was recorded in 1981 in Hamburg. I would really recommend this album, guys, the free jazz lovers. This is another one that I will save. Another one that's coming from our South African shores is this one that I cannot leave behind. Uh, Most people don't know it because it's a fairly new. I think it was released in 2002. I mean 2022, if I'm not mistaken. It's from our South African drummer called Asha Gamedze. Asha Gamedze. It's called Dialectic Soul. Dialectic Soul. Because of artwork, it's not really clear. Forgive me for that. Dialectic Soul. This is the album to get, guys, if you are a free jazz artist from South Africa. Beautiful album, this one. I think it was released in when was it? But it's got here is another album. It's a double album actually, and here are the artists. Where are they? Here are the artists. This is a brilliant, brilliant free jazz, free flowing album. This one, guys. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. Dialectic Soul. Oh, this album. I cannot leave this one behind. So it's a double album. It's got another one inside also. You see, beautiful, beautiful South African album from one of our own. Asha Gamete is a drama, but fireworks. He's got about 3 that are released. I have 2 only for now. There's another one that the new one that I still need to get for myself. Brilliant, brilliant drama. I would really recommend. I can't leave this one behind. Another one is this one, the next one. This is album number 17. It's called La Mamite in Internale. Yo, I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Surprise. This one is from Europe, guys. A beautiful, beautiful free jazz album. This one, guys. I hope you can see the artists because some of their names I cannot pronounce clearly. It's got like here's another one that I like, Guy Villard on soprano sax and tenor, and you get Alain Relay on saxophone tenor. You get Alain Gilbert also on trombone, Christian Rollet on battery, which is the drums, Marius Melle on soprano saxophone, alto also and bass clarinet, and you get Jean Bolgato contrabass, one of my beloved underrated giants also, Jean Bolgato or Jean Bolgato. Jean Merieux on trumpet, uh, Lamis Solaris on alto soprano and clarinet and bass clarinet also. So there's too many bass clarinets here and trombone also. This is another album I would really recommend, guys, for free jazz lovers. You won't go wrong. Beautiful, intense album, this one. Beautiful improvisation on this album. Really, I really recommend this one. So let me know which country and state you are listening or you are watching from, and send comment and like these videos, guys, so that we continue with this journey, beautiful journey. Here's the last one, album number 18. I cannot leave this giant, one of my beloved trombonists, Albert Mangersdorf. On this one, he's got live in Tokyo. He's got Heinz Sauer on sopranos and tenor saxophone, Gant Talents, and Ralph Hapner. Beautiful, beautiful. I mean, this album is massive, guys. It's one album I cannot leave behind. I would really recommend it for you guys that are into free jazz. Was the last one that makes 40, a big 40 on the albums that I was gonna save. So let me know 5 or 10 of your albums that you will save. Also, you'll try to rescue in the event of emergency. And I left others behind, uh, the likes of this one, Prince Lasha. I mean, it's just that because of time, I mean, these are the albums that if I was gonna be able to carry, I was gonna save them. The likes of this one, Force, Max Roach, Archie Shep. I mean, there's just a lot that I left behind, guys, that I would really rescue, but because of time, I have to respect time also. And these are other albums that I would really rescue. Here's another one, brilliant album. Most of the people don't know this one, Juju, but I will review them next time. There's just a lot. I don't know. I must just. All right, guys. Please like, subscribe, and share these videos. Let me know which country and state you are watching from. And thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for supporting this channel. See you on the next one. Cheers.